The history of the Internet explained. Simply, in a nutshell, the Internet. It's a vast, sprawling network connecting billions of devices across the globe. It's become so ingrained in our daily lives that it's hard to imagine a world without it. But where did this incredible technology come from? The history of the Internet is a fascinating journey of innovation, collaboration, and a little bit of Cold War paranoia. The story begins in the late 1960s during the height of the Cold War. The U.S. Department of Defense was deeply concerned about the vulnerability of its communication systems. They needed a resilient way to maintain communication in the event of a nuclear attack. This need led to the creation of ARPANET, the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, in 1969. ARPANET initially connected a handful of universities and research institutions. But it wasn't just about connecting computers, it was about changing how information was transmitted. The key innovation was packet switching. Instead of sending data in one continuous stream, information was broken down into small packets. These packets could then travel independently across the network, taking different routes to reach their destination. At the destination, the packets would be reassembled into the original message. This packet switching made the network incredibly resilient. If one part of the network was damaged, the packets could simply reroute around the problem. The 1970s saw further advancements that laid the groundwork for the modern Internet. One of the most significant developments was the emergence of email. Email revolutionized communication among researchers, allowing them to quickly and easily share ideas and information. It was a game changer for collaboration. Another crucial development was the creation of TCP/IP, or Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. This is the fundamental communication language of the Internet. TCP/IP standardized how data was transmitted and received across different networks. It provided a universal set of rules that allowed different networks to communicate seamlessly with each other. This was a critical step in the evolution of the Internet, enabling the interconnection of disparate networks around the world. Without TCP/IP, the Internet as we know it wouldn't be possible. In the 1980s, the Internet began its transition from a primarily research-oriented network to a more public one. A key player in this transition was the National Science Foundation, or NSF. The NSF created NSFNet, a high-speed network that connected universities and research centers across the United States. This significantly expanded the Internet's reach and accessibility. NSFNet provided a backbone for the growing network, allowing more people to connect and share information. It was a major step towards the Internet becoming a mainstream technology. Another important development during this period was the introduction of the Domain Name System, or DNS. Before DNS, users had to remember numerical IP addresses to access websites. DNS replaced these numerical addresses with user-friendly names like google.com or wikipedia.org. This made the Internet much easier to navigate and use. DNS was a crucial step in making the Internet accessible to a wider audience. It removed a significant barrier to entry and paved the way for the explosion of Internet usage in the 1990s. The 1990s witnessed the birth of the World Wide Web, a development that would fundamentally transform the Internet. Tim Berners-Lee, a British scientist at CERN, is credited with inventing the web. He envisioned a way to easily share information using hypertext, a system of linking documents together. Berners-Lee developed the key components of the web: HTML, HTTP, and URLs. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is the language used to create web pages. HTTP, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is the protocol used to transfer data over the web. URLs, or Uniform Resource Locators, are the addresses used to identify resources on the web. Together, these technologies created a user-friendly interface for accessing information online. The World Wide Web transformed the Internet from a text-based environment into a multimedia experience. Suddenly, users could view images, watch videos, and interact with dynamic content. The launch of the first web browsers, like Mosaic, made the web accessible to the general public. No longer was the Internet the domain of researchers and academics. The web opened up the Internet to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise. This led to an explosion of internet usage and the rise of e-commerce and online communities. The 1990s were a period of rapid growth and innovation for the internet. The web made the internet more accessible, more engaging, and more useful than ever before. The internet has continued to evolve at a rapid pace since the 1990s. The introduction of broadband access transformed how people use the internet. Broadband provided much faster internet speeds, enabling new applications like streaming video and online gaming. It also made it easier to access and share large files. The rise of mobile devices further transformed internet usage. Smartphones and tablets put the internet in the pockets of billions of people around the world. Mobile devices allowed people to access the internet from anywhere, at any time. This led to a surge in mobile internet usage and the development of mobile-first websites and applications. Social media has also played a major role in the evolution of the internet. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have connected billions of people around the world. Social media has transformed how people communicate, share information, and consume news. It has also created new opportunities for businesses to reach their customers. Today, the internet is an indispensable part of our lives. It connects us to information, communication, and entertainment. It has transformed the way we work, learn, and interact with each other. The internet is a testament to human ingenuity and the power of connection. It is a constantly evolving technology that continues to shape our world in profound ways.